There is a popular idea going around that skyscrapers are not the real China. Instead, people point to quieter rural places, the villages, the bushy landscape, and say that is the true China. And it makes me wonder, if a country can be described as both real and fake, how vast and complex can that country be? Many foreigners have shown only the glamorous side of China, the skyscrapers, the bright light, and modern cities, while that could be part of the full picture. But now so many Chinese are stepping up to show a deeper and more balanced view of their country. They want the world to see how the country really operates, both modern and traditional, the fast-paced cities and the quiet rural life. This is not about rejecting the beauty of development. It's about showing that there is more and beyond what is shown and seen on your screen. So today we are diving into this idea of real and fake China and what it actually means. Like the video for recommendation, subscribe if you're new here. Don't forget to share thoughts in the comment section. This is Comfort for Life.
So this is the ghetto in China.
Most videos about China show you the perfect side. It's like going to LA and only visiting Beverly Hills and Hollywood and pretending downtown LA doesn't exist. So let me show you something real. I'm in an urban village in Shenzhen, right in the middle of a first-tier city, but nothing like the postcards. And if you don't have a map here, you are for sure getting lost. The streets are very narrow, the laundry hangs overhead, shops spill onto sidewalks, it's very crowded, it's messy, and somehow it works. Because inside this maze, you'll find everything: grocery store, hair salons, restaurants serving $2 meals, tiny clinics, schools, playgrounds. It's a complete world compressed into alleyways, barely wide enough for two people to pass. So it's not polished China, it's the real China. It's where millions of people in China actually live: workers, families, dreamers, grinding for something better. And here's the thing, even here in the mess is totally safe. I'm riding my bicycles in this alley and not once do I feel uneasy.
I know the news said that most of the West live in a big villa and enjoy your beef every day, but we don't have that. Most of us live in these large, flat, single-story homes. When the weekend comes, we are desperate to escape. The cities are just too crowded, too stressful, and too overwhelming. This is what we do. We drive to the wilderness, light a fire, and make some gongfu tea. That is our favorite time together with our friends and families. We sit back, relax, and complain about life. How hard it is to make money, how tough it is to raise kids, and how tricky marriage can be. Then at dusk, we rush back home in the city. We don't have that easy as you have in the West, but this is our reality. Follow me, I will show you the real China.
Why in rural China the house is so big? Because it's not about the living, it's about the face. You leave the village and make money in the big city. Then you come back and build a mansion here. Even if you live in the city and the house proves you make it, it's not a house, it's a settlement.
Photos like this or this are real China, and photos like this or this are also real China. You may have heard people say cities like Beijing or Shanghai are only 10% of China. The real China is the other 90%. But that actually misunderstands how China works. Yes, China's mega cities take up a very small share of the country's land, but they are home to tens of millions of people and play a huge role in the economy. More importantly, China isn't divided into real China or not real China. They are all real. China actually operates through a multi-tier city system. At the top are the tier 1 cities: Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen. These are global megacities with the strongest economies and the most international connections. Then came the new tier 1 cities such as Chengdu, Hangzhou, Chongqing, and Wuhan, large regional hubs with strong industries and rapidly growing populations. Below that are tier 2 cities, including places like Tianjin, Nanjing, and dozens of other important regional centers. Then count tier 3 cities, which may be smaller but form the backbone of China's manufacturing bases and the regional economies. And beyond them are county-level cities and rural areas where agriculture, tourism, and local industries support local communities. So what you are seeing isn't two different Chinas. It's a layered development system where cities of different sizes play different roles. In China's current strategy isn't about building bigger megacities. It's about coordinated regional development, strengthening central and western regions, improving infrastructure, and creating new industries far beyond the coast. So the story of China isn't 10% versus 90%. It's how a country of 1.4 billion people builds a development system with multiple layers of cities all connected together. I'm Kelly Tang, your economic insider in China. Talk to you later.
Part of China you don't see often on social media.
So this is a recycling collection station near my neighborhood. It's pretty impressive when we talk about China's environmental efforts, which is being put into practice. Walk you through it. First section is plastic, and I mean everything. You can see the water bottles, soda bottles, colored plastics, shampoo containers, detergent jugs, food packaging, plastic bags, wrap. These water bottles might become polyester fabric, and they can be made into bottles and also made into textile again. Nothing here is just waste. Look at this sign on the wall. It means everything here is a treasure. That's the mindset. Every single piece has value. So coming next is metals, aluminum cans, washing machine shells, bicycle frames, chair legs, copper wires, carefully stripped and coiled. Small metal parts that are all collected. Each type goes into a different processing facility, melted down and reborn as something new. Right now there's a little truck rolling by. It's loaded with wooden planks and furniture pieces. Yeah, it's not just talk, it's practice, real practice in China.
What China can do, all over the world, all the country can do. So many of you in the comments say China's streets and communities are super clean. Why is that surprising? You can do it too. All the country can do it too. The method is simple. Let me show you today. We just have a huge activities today. Tons of people, hot guys, pretty girls. The whole place was packed. When everyone left, the ground got dirty fast, right? But within 5 minutes, the street cleaners jumped in to pick up the trash. Then a second team came to finish up. And then they finished, got to take a break. Wait, wrong pictures. And they enjoyed a cigarette after all this. Every country can keep clean easily.
Today I want to show you how cheap it actually is to eat out in China. I never cook for myself in China. All 3 meals a day, I either eat at a restaurant or order takeout. I usually eat at a shopping mall because most malls have at least 2 full floors dedicated entirely to food. My phone's about to die, so I'm gonna rent a shared power bank. You guys always ask me, Chinese people rely too much on their phone. What if your phone dies? Well, see, we can rent a power bank literally everywhere. Before the food comes, I'm gonna grab a juice. I just need to scan this QR code to order and pay. It's about $3 for my main meal. I'm doing self-serve mini hot pot. First, I also need to scan a QR code to pick the soup base. Beef I order through the phone too. Nowadays, most places in China use QR code ordering. But honestly, a lot of people find it annoying, but it's the standard. If I want anything else, I just grab it myself from the counter. If I need help, I just tap the service button. 好，谢谢。I ask for a small trash bag for my table. And in the drawer, it's got everything. Utensils, tissues, hair ties, and this is apron. Over here is a sauce station where you can make your own dipping sauce. They've also got pickle wedges and even some dessert. It's all free. This kind of setup is perfect for eating alone. I live in New Zealand for 9 months. It's an amazing and beautiful country. I love it. But the one thing that made life very inconvenient for me was that I had to cook for myself. Restaurants in New Zealand are expensive and there aren't that many options either. I'm actually pretty good at cooking, but I'm just too lazy, so I hate cooking. When I'm ready to pay, I hate checkout. The staff are checking how many plates I ate. Then she scans my QR code. And the payment's done. This meal cost me $8.50. Honestly, this one was a bit expensive. Most days, people can eat really well for $2 to $3 in the restaurant. In China, no matter budget, you can always find a place to eat. Now I need to return the power bank.
What can you buy in a Chinese supermarket with $2? I am Ray, a 21-year-old live in the south of China. Right now I'm in Walmart. $2 is about 14 renminbi, which is roughly 1 hour of work for a McDonald's employee in China. Let's see what you can buy with 1 hour of wages. First, chocolate. Basically, there's not much you can afford. You can maybe get one Kinder Joy, which costs a little over $1. Let's check Oreos. For less than $2, you can get a pack of Oreos. Now look at butter. 227 grams costs nearly $5, which means you'd have to work about 2.5 hours to afford it. But you can buy 8 slices of cheese for around 10 renminbi. The cheapest 1 liter of milk is just over $1. So with 1 hour of work, you can buy almost 2 liters of milk. 30 eggs cost about 23 renminbi. So each egg is around 1 renminbi and 30 cents. That means with 1 hour of work, you can buy about 11 eggs. So overall, the purchasing power is actually pretty strong. That's impressive. Follow my channel. I'll share more with you in China.
When I first came to China, I only noticed all the differences. The language, the culture, the food, the way people live every day. It's easy to think we're so far apart. After living here and spending time with people, getting to know people, I started seeing something beneath the surface, which is actually much clearer. We all wake up, go to work, care about our families. We all want a safe and happy life. We care about the little things, and we just want to do our best every day. And from traveling to other countries and seeing other cultures, I think it's similar all over the world. Beneath all the traditions and lifestyles, we all really care about the same things. So I'd like to ask, in your opinion, do you think people around the world are more different or similar to each other? Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.